Day number 22, which means we are 1 year away from checking on our moose and finishing this map. So anything that doesn't get done in this year doesn't get done at all. So we're basically just gonna go here, explore whatever that is, go up to this lake, explore whatever this is, and then we're done. We did not see any mela wolves and moose, but we did see a albino bison, and we shot her. And we also got a melanistic mountain goat, which is nice. It's gonna be a very sparse lodge this time around, because we didn't actually taxidermy that much, but it was good. It was a quick romp through the map. Hey Malguardian, how's it going? Hope you had a great time at a concert yesterday. Yep, was great, was home at 1 AM. Oh god. I know that feeling. Fun fact, last concert I went to was also the second concert ever that I went to in my entire life. And I had no idea how long concerts usually go, so I googled it and everybody was like, oh yeah, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3. The concert was like 4.5 hours. I was home also at like around 1 AM. And when I mean home, I mean my hotel, because I flew all the way to Turkey for that concert. That was a weird weekend. Well, depends on the bands. Yesterday was an Irish folk rock festival with multiple bands. Oh, yeah. That's why. Yeah, those festivals always take forever. But that's the entire point. The music doesn't stop until the weekend stops. But hey, so long as it was good and you had fun, that's what matters. I'm going to approach this lake that we're heading towards a little bit slower, because I think that's where the moose are. The ones that I heard the last year but didn't see or investigate. Although this lake is pretty... Oh god, this is... There is no way we're sneaking up on that. No. Whatever is there is just gonna get spooked. I'm sorry. I was thinking that maybe it was like right behind this little range here, but oh my god, no. How's Aurora Shores coming along? We are almost done. I am currently trying to kill time until the next year, which is going to be the year when I check in on my moose. He should be in his last year. He made it from 2-star adult straight to 3-star mature, so he should be big. And that will take care of the last mission we have, and then we move on to my favorite DLC map, Africa. So yeah, it's going very well. Africa also has a very interesting story with, in my opinion, the most likable main character of the entire game and the most obnoxious side characters of the entire game. The main character is amazing, everybody else is an ass. Hi, Foxy. Yeah, go ahead and spook. It's fine. And I don't really care about the black bear either. Okay, nothing else that's new over there. Then we're just gonna keep on going. Because I do want to get to those last 2 points of interest. What do we have here? Wood bison. Yeah, don't need those right now. But yeah, yesterday was a very weird day on Aurora because I kept on getting low fitness animals, but not low fitness enough to get into my lodge. And it was just like they were trying to play a weird game of limbo to see who could get the lowest in fitness while not quite getting to 20% or under. Because at first I got something like a 30%er, then I got a 26er, then a 24, a 22. At one point I had a 2101, and I was like, are you guys trying to underbid each other? Like, what's going on here? I mean, it was very good for Chucky's wallet, just not very great for my lodge. Culling the week, exactly. And today we had an elk herd with 5 mature 1-stars in there. It's like, I haven't seen something this pathetic since the first time I hunted rodeo in Transylvania, where I had a herd with 4 1-star matures. Oh, speaking of elk, there's some over there. We've got some bison. Nothing interesting though. So we're just gonna move on. If there was an albino bison in there, I would have said, okay, yeah, we're changing course, we're getting over there. But not for a bunch of normal bison. They're just trying their best. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Also, I may make jokes like that, but God knows if I was a deer, I would not have survived my first winter, so... I can make those jokes. Alright. Time to see if we can actually get through there. Like, this has got to be the most well-protected point of interest on this entire map, because this is literally the only way in there. Everything else is just super high mountains. So that better be good. I'm not even sure if there are any animals up there. But hey, at least we finally have some snow. I wish I could take some of that out of the game and put it onto the ground in front of my house, because I think right now it's something like 12 degrees outside in the middle of January. I'm feeling kind of ripped off. Whatever happened to proper winters, man? We had 18 degrees yesterday. Oh my god. 18 degrees in January. It sounds like a bad joke. And for the record, for any Americans watching, my guardian and I were talking Celsius, okay? Nice spring weather. Yeah, it's like... Why? What did we do to deserve this? I mean, I know what we did. Fossil fuels, destroying the planet, global warming, hello. But I liked it. Yeah, you're one of those weirdos who would like to just have the same temperature throughout the entire year and that it be something like 15 to 20 degrees. I can't do that. That was the worst part about living in Ireland for me. I mean, no, it was the second worst part of living in Ireland for me. The worst part was living on a tiny little salary in Dublin. I mean, you're not the only person like that. I know several people like that. But for me, that was like the second worst thing about living in Ireland, was that the one time it actually... The fun fact is, I was there when we had the big snowstorm, the beast from the east, as they called it. And that was literally the only time in my stay there that the temperatures went below 0 Celsius. Oh, that does actually look very nice. And it was the only time that it went below 0 degrees Celsius, and it snowed so much that it actually broke down the entire infrastructure of Ireland. Like, the streets were so snowed in, the shops couldn't get deliveries anymore, people couldn't get to work anymore. And for the first 2 days that was kind of fun, but then your food stores started to dwindle because of course you hadn't been planning to be snowed in for several like days or weeks at a time. And because all the stores were closed, you had to like line up in huge queues to get into the stores. I remember the first time they opened the Spar again, the trams still weren't going, the buses still weren't going. The first time they opened up one of the grocery stores that was anywhere near me, it was 20 minutes walking, which was actually 40 minutes tiptoeing over the snow and ice because of course there was no proper winter cleanup. And then there was like 500 people waiting in line, and the first 250 got into the store, and after that it was all sold out. And they were like, yeah, sorry, we don't have anything else. And I still have pictures of that from my phone, of like the stores with just completely empty shelves for days. There was like the entire shelves that were usually reserved for bread, where we had like 6 different double shelves worth of bread. There was like 2 little loaves of bread left on there, and everything else was just gone. And that was not fun. I was like, if this is what an actual proper winter is like in a region that is not used to actual proper winter, then I don't want to live here. Like, I'm sorry. But in Germany or in Canada, like the places where I'd lived before, if there had been like -2 degrees, we would have been like, okay, so what? The streets are clear, the sidewalks are clear, or at least if they're not clear, at least they have like, gravel and salt put onto them. We're going to work. We're going to bit shopping. It's fine. We'll live. Yeah. I had lived in Canada before that. I had lived in Montreal, where we had -50 degrees with wind chill in the winter. And everything just worked as normal. I was like, can I have that again? Please? It was proper snow, it was proper cold, and then in the summer it was hot as fuck. It's like, this is proper seasons. We've got a summer, a fall, a winter, and a spring. I can't live in places that only have like one season the entire year. It's no. Oh, hello ducks. Anything in here that I would need? 3-star mature. 1-star mature. Okay, sir, you are dying. Oh, if I can get him. I think it's this one. Wow, I'm a bad shot today. Yeah. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't normally shoot ducks that are flying at me. Because I'm horrible at shooting things that are flying at me or away from me. Horizontally, great. Towards me, no. I mean, the alternative is living in 2 countries. Summer in one, then move to the other for more summer. That would be the last thing I would ever want. Like, I have traveled to places where it is perpetually hot throughout the entire year, and every time I've been there, I've told people, like, I love your country, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, but I could not live here. It would be too hot the entire time. I could not live with that. Cradle of Ice. It does look very neat. Can we actually go through here? Holy shit, I think we can actually go through here. Well, arid hot, yes. Humid hot, F no. Yeah, that was the good thing about when I visited Egypt. It was super hot, but it was also dry hot. So anything you sweated out just evaporated instantly, basically. Oh yeah, we can actually go through here. This is nice. I mean, it's also dangerous as hell, but it's nice. Yeah, don't look down, my guardian. Not for me. Okay. Yeah. Let's fast travel out of here before we give somebody vertigo. Don't swivel around like that. Yeah, no worries. We're back on low ground. We have left the mountain of doom. And the icy death trap. Oh, I know this place. This is one of those places where I can get really nice ducks. I can deal with heights, but at a healthy distance. I thought I could deal with heights until I visited the German embassy in Montreal. Because the German embassy in Montreal is on like the 60th floor of a skyscraper. And it's got one of those elevators that just shoots you up 10 stories in 5 seconds. I was like, nope, we're not doing that again. That was enough, thanks. Also, I just realized I wasted my slugs on this. See, that's fine. There's a sturdy window between me and the height. I would not want to test the sturdiness of that window. But yeah, with no window at all would probably be even worse. Like, there's some places, like some of the boardwalks that you see in like the Grand Canyon or in Chinese mountainsides where I'm like, this looks so cool, I would love to go there. I would be terrified every single step of the way, but I would love to go there. I would have to bring some diamond hydronate for my stomach. And I would be really, really glad once I'm back on like solid ground. Have you seen that glass bridge that cracks? Yes, I have. That is so evil. Whoever did that, my god. That is just evil. Oh, that's a hunting stand. Okay. Like, I don't even know who came up with that design, but A-class troll move. Okay, I don't think it really matters which side we're going around this place. Probably this side is closer. Still gonna be quite to walk. But this is, if I'm not mistaken, the last point of interest on our map that we haven't uncovered. Yes. So we're gonna get that before we get our moose. Over there you can sometimes find surf scotters, but not right now, apparently. I think they do have a resting zone over there. Alright, we're gonna go up top because I'm not sure how deep the water is down there. And I don't want to die like 50 meters or 100 meters from the last point of interest. Not when we're so close to being done with this map. Some wolves, which we don't really need. I think that's our surf scotters. Yeah, resting rarely. Okay, explains why they're not here. That's just a tree. Or a branch, anyway. Okay, lakeside cliff. Yep, that sounds about right. It's a cliff and it's by a lakeside. Cool. Time to sleep one last time.